history of St. Petersburg is inherently connected with the people who wholly devoted themselves to the great cause of making the Neva town a true Venice of the North. Gorgeous architectural ensembles and monuments were designed not only by foreign architects. Alumni of one of the oldest higher education institutions of the city, currently known as State University of Architecture and Civil Engineering, made St. Petersburg a magnificent European capital. The city needed highly qualified specialists as the scientific and technical progress forged ahead. According to the decree of Emperor Nicholas I in 1832, there was established the High School of Civil Engineers, which later amalgamated with the High School of Architecture. The new higher education institution, Civil Engineering Higher School, became a first-rank higher education institution of the Russian Federation. At the end of the 19th century, the educational institution became one of the leading centers in engineering building. Superlative chapters in its history are reflected in the exposition of the Museum of our University, which still keeps documents and photographs, engineering tools and ancient measuring instruments. Name of the educational institution changed several times. Before the Great Patriotic War, the higher educational institution was renamed into Leningrad Civil Engineering Institute. Since 1993, the educational institution has been known as St. Petersburg State University of Architecture and Civil Engineering. Today, it is one of the leading higher education institutions of Russia. This lobby, main stairway, walls and halls remember prominent professors and famous alumni who worked on various architectural styles, such as eclecticism, neo-Russian style, constructivism and high-tech. On the basis of their projects, there were erected buildings of different types, houses of worship, such as Mitokion and the monastery Optina on Basil Island, residential houses, for instance Stalinist architecture on Moskovsky Prospect, public buildings, trading center Lysev Emporium, Gorky's Palace of Culture, hotel complex Novotel, industrial enterprises and sports structure, St. Petersburg Sport and Concert Complex. Global geography of urban building works, which were carried out by alumni of the higher education institution, is represented in the architecture of not only both capitals and other Russian cities, but also abroad. Behind the historic facades, the university students and professors live an active academic and scientific life. It is prestigious, challenging and interesting to study at St. Petersburg State University of Architecture and Civil Engineering. Undergraduate and postgraduate students master chosen specialties at lectures, seminars, trainings and practical classes, which are held by highly qualified professors with the help of multimedia means. The university consists of 7 faculties: Faculty of Architecture, Faculty of Civil Engineering, Faculty of Automobile and Road Building, Faculty of Economics and Management, Faculty of Environmental Engineering and Municipal Services, Faculty of Forensic Expertise in Law and Transport, and Correspondence Faculty, where students study in chosen specialties and education programs. There is an original equipment using which students can carry out surveys in areas corresponding to their faculties and education programs. For instance, students can estimate quality level of natural water and mains water and model purification technologies, can study soil mechanics, principles of heating, ventilation and air conditioning. At the training and workstation of the municipal system of MOT test of the Faculty of Automobile and Road Building, students carry out vehicle tests and vehicle health checks. Panels of one of the best training laboratories in automatics and electrotechnics in the Northwest region allow carrying out investigations in electronic simulation of processes, electronic motor power sources. Engine and alternator mock-ups give an illustrated explanation of operations and allow learning material. At computer classes, students can use various software in order to make architectural 3-dimension projects. All professors and students can register in the unified information environment of the higher education institution, which unites over thousands of computers or get necessary data through Wi-Fi. In the university, there is a student council. Student government is developing. International activity is one of the top priority areas of the university, which cooperates with foreign higher education institutions and scientific centers. The university implements double-degree programs with partner universities from Finland. The university carries out exchange of students and professors, mutual scientific programs and projects. Each year, students undergo internships in foreign higher education institutions, visiting sites, factories, plants and architectural studios. Professors of the university give lectures in foreign countries. The scientific and technical library of the university has over 800,000 publications. There was developed a single electronic learning resource of academic and methodological literature, which is a part of the Federal Internet Portal of Learning Resources. The university carries out scientific and technical and innovation researches and developments in fundamental and applied problems of architecture. Main areas of scientific investigations refer to problems of civil engineering and architecture. Social and public sphere is also an area of top priority for the university. Students from other cities and towns are provided with accommodation at student hostels. Students living in hostels can study and have a rest in comfortable conditions. The university has a canteen, a cafe, offering a large variety of dishes. Culture and leisure are also of great importance for the university. There are sections in art clubs, student council is functioning, student government is developing. At Student Club Brig, Kirpich, students can attend photography lessons, classes of modern and Arabian dance, flamenco and bugalu, theater art classes. Student choir and vocal groups, which represent the university at regional and municipal concerts and festivals. The university's team takes part in KVN events and art contests, which are held among higher education institutions of St. Petersburg. In the university, there is also one of the strongest student teams in St. Petersburg, which has won several universiades and sports competitions at all levels and brought fame to the university by their victories and perseverance. St. Petersburg State University of Architecture and Civil Engineering is recognized as one of the best universities and is a laureate of the Russian contest Stroy Nauka and Engineer of the Year. The university has a diploma, Best Education Institution and Training Engineering Specialists. In the university, there is a Department of Employment Aid Services. Alumni of the university get employed by profession. They are in great demand at the engineering market not only in St. Petersburg, but also the Northwest and Russia. Continuing traditions and applying up-to-date experience, the university is glad to welcome all those who want to study and work in favor of our great city and country. Let's build the future together. State University of Architecture and Civil Engineering. We build the future together.